Good morning, second graders. Today we are on page 201. Page 201, and we are starting our brand new unit. Okay, our objective today says, today I will use base 10 blocks to decide if I need to regroup / bundle when adding two-digit numbers. Okay, let's look at that a little bit closer. So it says, today I will use base 10 blocks. Base 10 blocks are the pictures that we use to represent numbers. And they use them in the example I'll show you, but we're going to draw ours a tad different to decide if I need a regroup / bundle. We put both those words because those are synonyms and we can use them like interchangeably. So sometimes we'll say regroup and sometimes we'll say bundle when adding two-digit numbers. So two-digit numbers would be an example of maybe like 24. There's 2 digits in the number. Or we could say 82. There's 2 digits. If I said 114, there's 3 digits. So that's not a two-digit number. So we're going to be adding two-digit numbers. Okay, let's look at our vocabulary and see what we have here. So I see it says build and add numbers on a place value chart. So here's our place value chart. And they've titled it ones, tens, and hundreds. And here are the base 10 blocks. So what we see is they've drawn these little cubes to represent 1, and they've drawn these 10 rods, which have 10 cubes to represent 10. Those would be really hard for us to draw, ladies and gentlemen. So instead of drawing those, we just draw a vertical straight line, which equals 10. And instead of drawing these little cubes, we draw a colored in circle to represent a 1. That represents a 1. So that's how we choose to represent them. It's easier. And I'm going to show you how that we do this. Let's look at our steps though. Our first step says we're going to build both numbers in the place value chart. And then it says add the cubes. We're going to just say add ones, if necessary, bundle. But we always are going to start in the ones column. So we're going to add the ones, if necessary, bundle. Okay? And then we're going to, they say count the 10 rods. We could say add the 10 rods. And then again, if necessary, bundle. And then when we say record the sum here, record the sum. Remember, sum is answer of an addition problem. So this is answer. So we're going to build. We could probably underline that. We're going to build and then add ones and then add tens and then record our sum. And we only bundle when necessary or when needed. Okay, so friends, I'm going to show you what this looks like on mine, and I'm going to follow these steps. So follow along in your steps with me. Here is my first problem. My first problem looks like this. It's 15 plus 27 are my add-ins. And they've already given me a place value chart. What I like to do on top of my numbers is I like to write the place values. So that's my ones. Ooh, friends, that's not a good marker. Let me try a different marker. This is my ones, and that's my tens, and that's my ones, and that's my tens. If you learn your place value charts, ladies and gentlemen, or your place values, you will become a stronger mathematician. So I like to write on top. And remember, step 1 said I'm going to build both numbers. So I'm going to first build 15. So 15 says I have 5 ones. So I'm going to come up here and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it says I have 110. Okay, that's what my first number looks like. Okay, my second number says is 27. It says I have 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and I have 2 tens. 1, 2. Okay, so now I've built both numbers. So my next step says add the ones, if necessary, bundle. So I'm going to count these ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. So here's the rule. This is in each column, in each place value column, you can only have one digit. So if I was to put 12 here, that wouldn't be allowed. You can't put 2 digits there. I can only put 1 digit. So what I can do, because I have a number that's greater than 9, I have 10 or more, I can bundle 10. So I'm going to bundle 10. So I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That equaled 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bundle them or regroup them. And I'm going to say I have one group of 10 that I'm going to bundle, and I'm going to send them over here and add a 10 over here. So now how many do I really have left in the ones? Because these got sent here. Now I only have those 2 left. And that's okay, because now I can have a 1-digit number in here. So I have 2. Okay, so now my next step after I added my ones and I bundled or regrouped if necessary, now I'm going to go into the tens. Ready? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can put 4 here, so I can put any number up to 9. Okay, so what is my answer then? Well, my answer would be I have 4 tens. So is that really, would we call that 4 tens? We could, but how much is 4 tens worth? How much is 4 tens actually worth is what we have to kind of think about when we're solving this. 4 tens is worth 4D, and 2 ones is worth 2. So I have 4 tens, which is 40, plus 2 ones, which is 2. 4 tens, which is 40, plus 2 ones. That would give me 42, which would be my sum, 42. Okay, and I could say 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. I could have counted it that way to record it, to record my answer. Okay, now let's look over here, and we're going to put this in working form, So here I have kind of my charts, ones, tens, hundreds. I'm not going to worry about these boxes yet, but my first number was 15, and my second number was 27. My second number was 27. This is called working form. So what happened, when I added the 5 and the 7, I had a 2, and I took 10 of them. I took 1 10, and I added 1 10 to the tens column. So I'm going to put a 10 there. And then how many tens did I have? I had 4 tens. That's called working form, and we'll talk more about that later. Okay, let's look at my next one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here's my next problem. Okay, my next problem says 23 plus 80. 23 plus 80. Okay, so step 1 is I'm going to build both numbers. Again, I like to put my place values. So ones, tens, ones, tens. So 23 has 3 ones, 1, 2, 3, and 2 tens. 80 has 0 ones, so I'm not going to add any there. And it has 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then now that I've built it, I'm going to start by adding my ones column first and regrouping or bundling if necessary. So I have 1, 2, 3. Nope, I can do that. Let's now go to my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, am I allowed to put a 10 there? No, I'm not allowed to put a 10 there. So if I have 10, what I do, and this was a perfect 10, is I'm going to bundle or regroup those, and these 10 become 100. And we didn't put this in our notes, friends, but the 100 is a square. That's how we do that. The 100 equals 1 square. So I have, how many 10s do I have left? Now that I've bundled all of those, I have 0 left. I have 0 10s left, and I have 100. Okay, so my answer would be I have 100 plus 0 10s plus 3 1s. So 100 plus 0 plus 3 would be 103. That would be my sum. And in working form, this would be my 1s, 10s, and 100s. I had 23 and 80. And when I added them, my 3, I had a 3 in the 1s column, but when I added my 10s, I actually had a 0 because I grouped 10 of them and I added 1 to the hundreds. These are the ones that I regroup or add. So how many hundreds do I have? 1. So this would be my answer in what we call working form. Okay, boys and girls, let's try some of these together. Let's try some together. We are on page 203. So we're on page 203. And here's our first problem. It says we're going to add 36 to 72. So we're going to add 36 to 46. I apologize. 36 to 46. Okay, so step 1 says we are going to draw or build both of our numbers. So let's build both of our numbers. So our first number, I'm going to add my place values on top. I have 6 1s. So let's add 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 3 10s. 1, 2, 3. Okay, our second addend, I have 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now that we've built it, our next step says we're going to add the 1s and bundle if necessary. So let's count our 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are we allowed to put a 12 there though, friends? Nope. We need a single digit. So if you have 10, you have to bundle them or regroup them. So let's count out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that equaled 10. So let's bundle those. Let's put them together. And those, we're going to add a 10 over here. We're going to add a 10 rod because we squished them or bundled them together and added it to the 10s. So how many 1s do we have left? Well, we only have 2 1s left. Okay, now let's move over to our 10s and count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, is 8 okay or do we need a bundle? Yep, we don't need a bundle or regroup. We can do an 8. Okay, we can do an 8. So what do we have then? What is our answer? Well, 8 10s is 80 because 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 8 10s is 80 plus 2 1s is 2. So our sum is 80 plus 2, which equals 82. And we had to regroup right here to make that happen. Okay, let's look at our next problem on page 204. On 204, I see my add-ins. It says add 35 to 72. So I'm going to put my place values. 1s and 10s, 1s and 10s. Okay, so my first add-in is 35, and it says I have 5 1s. So let's add those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. Okay, my second addend is 72, and it says I have 2 ones, and I have 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now that we've built our number, we're ready to add the ones first and bundle or regroup if necessary. So ready, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that okay? Do I need a regroup? Nope, I don't need a regroup. 7's perfect. Okay, so now let's go to the tens and let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that okay? No, we're not allowed to have a 2-digit number here. Okay, if you have 10, you have to bundle them. So I have exactly 10, so let's bundle them. And these 10 tens is going to become 100. So how many do we have left here? We have none left. We bundled all of them up. And over here, we only have 100. So our answer is, we have 100, because 100 plus 0 tens plus 7 ones. So we have 100 plus 0 plus 7. So our sum is 107. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be trying some of these on your own and with your teacher. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.